My name is Mark Estapa. I am on the University of Michigan men's ice hockey team, and I'm a senior forward. As an athlete, you have tons of people that help you to get to where you are. Obviously, I'm going to have to mention my dad. He's probably been my biggest mentor throughout it all. Ever since I was young, he always went the extra mile to just go above and beyond to make sure that I had everything I needed. He built the whole ice rink pretty much in our backyard. In the basement, he decked it out to be a great shooting room. The best piece of advice that he's ever given me was hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle, which basically just means, you might not be the most skilled or the most talented player out there, but as long as you stick to it and keep grinding and working as hard as you possibly can, one day you're going to make it. I guess having my older brother, he's 4 years older than me, so growing up, we were always just competing. Every single day we'd be competing. He was a goalie. Obviously, I'm a forward, so I had someone to shoot on every day, just a best friend to hang out with and to push me. Every day he would come up with different drills and stuff for me. At the end of the day, it's about having a love for the game, and if you love doing what you're doing, you're gonna work a lot harder at it, and you're just gonna do it in your free time. So I would say my biggest challenge that I've faced was injuries. I guess throughout the last couple of years, I had some injuries with my knees, and when everything's not fine-tuned and perfect and not feeling good on your body, you're not gonna be able to perform at the level that you want to. So just like prehab and making sure you do all the little things right every day to keep yourself from getting injured. Here at the University of Michigan, we have access to the best professionals in the world when it comes to dealing with your body and keeping it right. So making sure you see those guys and establish a good relationship with them. Prehab is the best way to stay healthy. And if you're healthy, the game's a ton of fun. And once again, when you're having fun, you're going to play great and you're going to keep getting better. I guess throughout my career, I always just pretended like somebody was watching, and I always gave my best effort when I was out there on the ice. Afterwards, when they come to talk to you, you always want to be very respectful, especially to your parents. You definitely don't want to, come off as not a good person around them. But other than that, it's just, I guess, your skills on the ice and making sure that you're always just working hard even when nobody's watching. There's so much more to the game of hockey than goals and assists. It's all the little things like just back checking, never taking a stride off, listening to your coaches, just being in the right spots, the right places at the right times can make your game look effortless. And then just being a good teammate, picking guys up on the bench, having juice, having energy. For me, Michigan, obviously academically and as far as hockey goes, is right there along with the best of any university in the entire nation. Also, I live an hour down the road, so being here at Michigan, my entire family's been around. One really important thing to me is my grandma and grandpa being able to come to pretty much every game. For a young athlete trying to pick what college to go to, I would say just look at your options. Make sure that you're not just jumping to any decisions. Look at what you really need, what will really help best fit you and suit you. And then once you pick your college, it's the best thing in the world, right? You know where you're going, where your future's at. But then the road along there, you don't want to jump ahead either. You got to enjoy juniors, keep getting better every day there. I would say when you come into college, you're coming from juniors, you're probably one of the better players where you were coming from if you're, moving on to college. And, just knowing that guys are bigger and stronger and they're grown men pretty much out there. So I guess listening to older guys, just knowing that they know what they're talking about, they've been through it. They're going to give you their best pieces of advice to get you to where they've been and what they've gone through. So I'd say just listening to the people around you, taking advantage of the resources that you have available are all very important things. I try to get as much done as I can as early in the week as possible. So Monday night, Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday night, if I've got homework, I try to just get it all done. I also have some time. Right now, my classes start at 8:30. I'm done by 11. We start practicing at 3:30. So I've got about 3 hours in there to just do work and try to get it done, but also sit back and actually retain the information. And I think just going to class is another huge thing. And then if you're going to take the time to go to class, you might as well learn the information and keep becoming smarter every day. As a senior, it's my last year before I hopefully can play professionally. And it's almost it's kind of sad looking back and knowing that all the times are over. So just looking back, I would just want to tell my younger self to really enjoy every single second and just stick to the process. You keep doing the little things right, everything's going to work out in the end.